It's bedding.
It's okay. It's not bedding, it's just wood chips. Oh, that was very smart.
So very smart.
I was very smart. I got one for all my gadgets and my trinkets.
You're cute. Good evening, you guys. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing on this fine new moon? That new moon energy. What?
I don't know why I brought this with me.
What?
This entire tray setup.
I don't know. Hey, Regina. Good evening. How are you doing? How was today? How's this new moon been treating you? It's been weird energy. Fine. I feel like everything's been fine. It's just been odd. Oh my gosh. You need to text Matt and tell him he can stop by.
Matt?
Yeah. We said Matt?
Oh.
I'm like, why is this not registering?
Because he's corn.
Corn. So
I'm
sorry.
just saying my brain knows him as corn. That's all.
Very odd. I know, right? It was very weird vibes today. Interesting energy. This freaking new moon in Virgo. Gosh. What does Virgo think they're doing? I'm a Virgo. JK. Sorry, I got my candles that I've been waiting for. To do cord cuttings and different things like that, and I was just getting that opened. Been crazy today, Josh. I feel you. It has been so weird. So odd. Alright, guys. If you want a free card, you can comment your name. Our list for readings is open, and if you would like a yes or no question, you can subscribe up above. Oakley dokley. I wanted to grab...
I gotta move this bag.
Where... I think I left one of my decks in the car or something.
Which one? The red one?
No, the black one. It may not be in there.
Oh, he's fine. He had just a little scratch. He learned his lesson.
Who? Oh, Hassel?
Yeah. Silly dog.
Oh my goodness. Hassel was crazy. That was crazy.
He's nuts. He is nuts.
That was nuts. Is this the one I want? This is not the one I want. I'm looking for a good oracle deck for you guys tonight. This is the one.
Genevieve.
I found it. Are we doing Genevieve?
Yep. Just while you were getting situated, so I figured I'd fire it up.
Genevieve.
Genevieve, I have constraint in reverse, so it's kind of time to stop holding yourself back from whatever it is you are holding yourself back from. You gotta let loose a little bit.
Genevieve, let's see what I got for you. Genevieve, what do you need to know? I've got Spirit of the River. Movement towards adventure. And it's card 50. And 5s are all about change, as Shiloh just learned tonight. And so I feel like right now they're encouraging you to do something different. To go with the flow, but still to be going. Movement is key today. Dynasty Stacy, thank you so much for the follow. Hey, Starla Burst, what's up, girlfriend? Just wants a card. Questions are for subscribers, and if you would like a card pull, you can comment your name, and there are in-depth readings available if you are interested in that. Virgo Moon for a Virgo Moon will be fun for me. Whoa, 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 Jordan. You better not be answering yes or no question. Okay. Jess, what do we need to hear for you? Jess, what's going on with you? Closing doors, completion. And another 5 for change. I feel like this new moon is forcing you to put an end to something so you can open up and start a new beginning. I feel like that's really what it is. And like, look at this bright light. There's something very positive on the other side of this.
And I see partnership, which is kind of just that. Like, it's a new union coming forth. Whether or not it's, like, professional, I don't know. Could be personal. Sounds interesting.
You did just ask about that new client the other day. Hey, Lori. Brooklyn, what are you gonna do here? Brooklyn, I've got crown games, right? Use of power. Pretty much what I'm seeing here is that you have some kind of control over a situation, and make sure you're manipulating it for the right reasons, okay? Make sure we're not doing it selfishly and trying to, like, control outcomes for our own gain. Do you know what I mean? I know you're immediately like, no, I don't. And I just... I just feel like there's something here that, like, make sure you're using your power wisely and with integrity. Okay? Alright, that's where I'm just gonna leave it.
Well, I'm laughing because I have constraint.
Oh, shit.
But in the upright. So, yeah. Pretty much just that. Mm-hmm. Big fat confirmation for you.
Reel it in.
Sorry, yep. Chill out. You're like here, we need you like here.
Did Rod appreciate seeing Star Lovers today? Yeah, Hunter can have a card.
I think he did, but it was kind of like...
You're welcome, Jess.
Was it like maybe bittersweet, maybe?
Hunter's card is benefactor, grace and generosity. I feel like he needs to be more giving and kind. The energy right now is like he has a lot in his corner and he should be like uplifting others with that energy. Boom.
Definitely. I see Journey, like he's definitely on his path, but like it's kind of like might be a little bit rocky at the moment. But he's definitely doing what he needs to do. He'll get there eventually, though.
He'll get there.
He's gonna make it.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for tapping that screen, you guys. I really appreciate it. At 10K likes, we're going to do a new moon collective. We're just going to kind of see what the energy has in store for the collective, what this is going to help us do, and where it's going to take us. All that kind of beautiful shit. See what's going on. If you guys, in the meantime, would like a free card, comment your name down below. Yes or no questions are for subscribers. And the paid reading list is open and available. Oh, and it's a new moon, so I have the new moon candles available. Which is to help us overcome our fears for the new moon in Virgo. Yeah, anyways. Oh my goodness. I cannot. It's funny too, because fear and worry is like the #1 thing us Virgos do. It's funny that this new moon is all about letting that shit go, because it's been like the #1 thing you've been saying to me. Let it go, babe. Mm-hmm. Let it go. Just stop caring, babe.
Well, it's definitely the vibe I keep getting off of a lot.
I'm like, I'm trying. What does Shiloh need to hear tonight? What does I know. Yeah. Jeweled web connectivity. That's interesting. It's like you're finding your little pieces of connection in the universe, and it's making you feel more connected as an individual. And I feel like that's like the one piece that you've been feeling kind of missing. Not that you don't have deep connections in your life and great connections in your life, but I feel like more of them are starting to like sink in, come together. Come together right now over me. Lynn.
Yeah, I can definitely relate to that, though.
Right?
I feel a lot more in my
Thank you so
there.
much. Sania, you're so sweet. I don't even. Just confirmation you're a kind person. They really want you to know that. You are a very kind person. Lynn, I've got hollow bone teachability. This is kind of like a new fresh start, like a blank sheet of paper. You can kind of create whatever you want. You know, you can kind of mold it into whatever you want. This is hard work, yes, because you got to start from scratch, but worth it because you can literally create whatever the fuck you want, you know? I feel like this is just a real good opportunity to take chances and build something different for yourself. Create this new life that you've been craving. Heard that burp. I know, that just like bursted out of me. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
And I have disruption, so I think a big change is definitely headed your way or is needed. Like something, there's got to be like a reshift or like something's going to come in and it's going to like shake shit up though.
Hell yeah. Renee, what do you need to hear? Hell yeah, Iris. Our list is open, babe. Renee, I've got Fortune's Wheel. Luck and right timing. Do you see that? It's like a golden opportunity. Something really great is coming into your world. In 23, I don't know why, but this number's been haunting me for the last several months. And to me, this just feels like opportunity. Like really good opportunities are coming towards you.
Yep, and I think I can confirm. I see, in order to get that, though, you got to let down some of your defenses, though. So I think, like, maybe you think you might not be capable of something, or maybe you think something isn't necessarily an option, but it is. So try to, like, open your mind up a little bit to those opportunities.
Is Hunter and is relationship... What, Brooke?
What are we doing?
I can't read that. Is Hunter and is relationship elevating? Is Hunter what? You can just ask. How about ask for Brooke, is the relationship elevating with Hunter? So I have a list of all the readings that are available. It's at the top of the TikTok page. If you go click on my link here, like on my icon, at the top of the page, there is a black and gold TikTok that gives you like, it's like a reading menu. It tells all the different readings that are available. So, Sania, I got stars in the sky, limitless possibilities, and it's 51, and 6 is the number of, like, love, community, perseverance, and I feel like this is honestly just realizing, like, how connected you are to everything and everyone, and how limitless your possibilities are, because you have, like, this limitless well of like energy and opportunity that you can dig from at any time. Why can't I speak right now? Anyways, I just feel like some kind of really cool opportunity is definitely coming your way, because with the limitless possibilities, to me this just feels like you're gonna be led down a road where you get to choose something. Why am I all stuck on this? It's weird because I, like, totally see the message. Like, you're walking along, and then somebody's going to literally be like, hey, have you ever thought about, like, modeling before? Or, like, some kind of wild possibility is coming your way, and it's just kind of going to blow you out of your socks. Something to that degree. I don't know why I can't explain what I'm trying to say, but there you go. What do you got? Oh, my God. That was rough. That was real rough. I'm sorry. Hey, Kimber.
All right. So I do have joy in reverse, though. So I think it's kind of like one of those situations where either you're not necessarily noticing the things around you that could be making you happy, or also like you're not letting them. So I think it's kind of like you got to open up. You know, you don't always have to be sad. You might have done something bad, or something bad might have happened to you, but at the end of the day, like, you are still capable of even small fleeting moments of joy.
Hey. Okay, are Hunter and Brooke's relationship elevating?
That one I did get a no for, but I'll flip again, and
it's
giving me literally the exact same answer.
Oh, okay.
That's wild, though. I've never had 2 3s in a row.
I wonder what we're getting stuck on, Brooke. But you're welcome. I'm sorry that was such a ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Ta-ta-ta-ta.
She was skipping.
Sometimes when I, like, connect with the guys, I swear to God, I'm, like, feeling what they're trying to say to me. But then I feel like they're trying to say stuff while I'm, like, trying to translate stuff. And it just comes out like nothing. Chelsea. What is Chelsea in it? Oh, I'm sorry, Bree. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm missing a lot here.
Oh, yeah. We have
Hang on. Susan. Chelsea, I'm coming. Just wait.
Susan, Bree, and Chelsea.
Susan. Moving out of stagnation. Dust devil. I feel like life has been kind of stagnant as of late, and I feel like something is about to stir that shit up. And it's funny because I got 15, which is 6 again, which is love, community, perseverance. I feel like a lot of energy is going to be going out with other peeps here soon in the near future, and it's going to feel good. It's going to feel nice.
I do see growth in reverse, though, so one thing I could maybe say is be mindful of new peeps. So, like, go out there, have fun, but, like, be careful. Like, be careful what you do and who you're kicking it with, kind of.
Keep your standards high.
Right.
And your boundaries up.
Right.
Bree Skadoodle, what do you got for you, girl? Ooh, mindful groupthink. This is a card I got at the beginning of live before I even started when I was looking for a deck. It's the one I seen for myself. But mindful, To me, this is saying, like, when you're around other people and you're communicating, be very mindful. Very cutesy and very demure when you are approaching the conversation, okay? I need you to just be aware of how much or how little you're participating or whatever, and be paying attention to the things that are coming out of other people's mouths. There's going to be some, like, really good information coming at you if you're open to it. Very mindful. Very demure. Yes, you got it. You got it.
I mean, and I'm going to give you kind of my easy version
Hey,
of that.
Scorpio.
I have standstill, yeah. In a sense, be mindful. I'm not going to do the other parts, but I will definitely say, like, kind of like, be aware of, like, what's around you, though. Like, you know, this is a really good time to really just take it all in.
Soak
like,
it
you
up.
don't necessarily need to be, like, running on to the next thing right now.
Hey. I tried doing your hairstyle and it looked awful on me, or maybe I didn't have the patience. No, girl. You just gotta kind of fuck it up a little. That's how it looks extra cute. Like, I just, like, pull on it and, like, pull these out a little and, like, then it works. Then it works. Chelsea. Chelsea, what do we need to hear, girlfriend? Ooh, covenant, sacred contract. Some kind of deeper commitment is going to be occurring in your life. This doesn't have to be love. It could be love. Could be love. But it could be anything in your life. But I just feel like you're going to make some kind of deeper commitment to something or someone in your life.
And I have constraint in reverse, so I think it's kind of like definitely like open up to it. I think you might be tangling with the idea already. I think you might be bouncing around inside your head like it's time to hit the gas, I think, on that one. Or at least try to, you know, initiate a little bit more towards your future goals.
Regina for a mini skadoodle poodle. Hey. All right. If we missed your name for a card pull as soon as we get done with this mini, go ahead and comment it again, okay? We're going to do them still. Don't worry. Don't you worry. All right. What do we need to hear in and around Regina? She's a sub now. She's part of the fam. Decided to help you out and went to watch the replay on YouTube.
I thank you for that, because...
And timestamp the signs. Oh, girl, you're amazing. That's actually a really good idea, is timestamping the signs. That would be easy enough to do. And I wouldn't have to worry about editing. I like the way you think, Emily. And I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Regina, for your little mini poodle here. I feel like this is a heavy time of prioritizing taking care of yourself. Relaxing, resting, I know. Yeesh. I hate it when I have to be, like, down too much. But I feel like this really is important. I feel like you have to take care of yourself more than ever right now. You're going through a very big transformation. At the end, you're going to be very pleased with where you land in the sand. But right now, I feel like you're going to be lacking a bit of inspiration or feeling, you know, maybe inspired by all these changes that are occurring. I want you to know, though, you're definitely pointed in the right direction. This is going to go by quicker than you're expecting. And like I said, again, where you land in the sand, you're going to love. You're going to love where this brings you. And I don't feel like it's going to take you very long to get there, to get to where you want to go. So, it looks really good.
I see wholeness, so I think, like, this kind of awesome sense of self is kind of, like, right where you need to be, because right after that, I see lack of growth. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's, like, you don't really need to right now.
Taking a
break. It's a good time to go with the flow, because that's the last one. The last rune is flow. So I think that's pretty much it. Like, you're right where you need to be for right now, so enjoy it.
Ba-na-na-na.
Uh-oh. Do we have to watch more Palestinian news?
What?
So do we have to watch more Palestinian news?
Did I ever tell you guys that story? Dude, I know some of you probably know it, but dude, this is the wildest thing. So I get like a lot of like intuitive little like music things that like pop into my head. I'll just start humming them. I'm like, why am I humming that? Okay, but anyways, Come and Knock on My Door from Three's Company was playing on repeat in my head. Specifically about Come and Knock on My Door. Okay, so anyways. So I go and decide after like months of hearing this song on repeat in my head, I decided to go on YouTube and like watch Three's Company because I've never seen it before. And so I watch it, and I watch a video that's got like, what was it, an hour and 11 minutes and 11 seconds. And so I was like, damn, that's pretty cool. So I clicked on that video. And so I'm watching the video. I had a good time for like an hour and 11 minutes. I was like sitting here just watching this video, you know, doing office work shit. And then all of a sudden at the end of the fucking video, there's like intense like military men shouting Palestine war news. And I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? And so like, it was the weirdest thing ever though.
Oh yeah, we showed them on live.
I showed someone,
yeah. Emily was saying she heard it too, that's right. Yeah, we showed some of you guys. That was wild.
It was so wild.
We did stack a list again. We have Iris and Kim so far.
Alright, Iris, let's go. Iris, what do we need here? Come and knock on my door. Meow. Right, meow. Okay, Will-o'-the-Wisp. Treasures hidden in the shadows. There's some disappointing news that might be hitting you, but it might be like one of those blessings in disguise. You know, like, sort of like, I don't know, like you drop your food that you just bought from the store. Like you got, I don't know, some McDonald's, let's say, and you drop it on the floor and you're very disappointed, only to come home and find out your mom's there cooking you delicious steak. You know, like, I don't know. But the point is it's like a blessing in disguise. It's going to seem kind of bad at first, but it's really going to weirdly lead you to a better outcome. You know what I mean? An upgrade, so to speak. An upgrade.
I think it's kind of like that for me too here. I do see Warrior in reverse, so like something's going to kind of take the wind out of your sails a little bit, but don't let it get to you too much, I would say. Like, just take it as like a downtime.
It's an upgrade. It's leading you to a better opportunity. Kimber. I've got repairing the veil. Forgiveness. I feel like we're making amends with some things, you know, that are out of our control. And I feel like you're trying to find a way to forgive all parties included, including yourself, so we can move on from this little energy. You know, the biggest thing I did whenever I walked away from any relationship, whether it was my choice or theirs, I feel like was just working on not holding a grudge, working on not holding on to it in whatever way possible, you know, because like that shit just weighs you down. It doesn't even fucking bother them half the time. It just bothers you. Yep. So like I feel like that's kind of what you're working on right now, you know, just working on letting it go.
And then I have movement in reverse, so I think that's kind of more or less leading towards like you're just kind of slowing everything down right now, maybe like you're kind of like throttling back in some aspects, and that's probably a good thing, I'd say. Like it seems like it's almost more like it's time to, like, it's like, you know, you just kind of, you went full tilt as long as you needed to, and now it's just time to chill out. Like I think it's good energy though.
Scorpio, I got a tidy house. Clarity and organization. Girlfriend, I feel like this energy is saying right now it's about tying up those loose ends. Getting more organized, getting more structured, and maybe literally cleaning your bedroom. I don't know. But like, you know, just tighten it up. And, you know, the moon in Virgo, that's a good time to get organized. Good time to get some structure together.
Yep. And I see joy, though. So I think either it's making you happy already, or you have some up here on the horizon, though. I definitely see something kind of like really boosting things up for you.
Hey. Emily. Eyes of the eagle, rising above the fray. They want you to see the bigger picture quite clearly. Stop focusing on the small, minor, annoying details. Disregard. Focus on the bigger picture. Keep your eye on the bigger goal here, okay? There's definitely something to tune into there for you.
Oh, and I do agree 100% with that, because I have the Odin rune. So that kind of usually means that like there's something at work that's kind of outside of your control right now. Good, bad, or indifferent, but there are forces you can't see or hear or make them do what you want them to do. So it's kind of like it's all around you, and you just got to go with it for now.
Hey, Nancy, I got you something here. Fortune's Wheel. Second time this has come out tonight. Hey! Okay. I just feel like luck is really on your side, okay? I feel like blessings are coming. Great change is coming. But it's really for the better. Honestly, I feel like this is going to give you wings. This is going to lighten your load. This is really going to make you feel, well, relief. Honestly, is what it feels like.
I kind of see flow, so I think you're kind of headed into a flow state either way. Like, and I think it's gonna be good, but I think in a sense, like everything's gonna be moving so like
Ka-chow.
forward that you're just gonna be going with it.
Hey, hey. Does
Hey.
Ruben still love Regina?
Yes, no, yes. So I think he definitely does, but I think there's something lingering around in there though.
Some
I don't
blocks.
know what to call it. Yeah,
Blocks.
That's it.
Feels like a duck. Sabrina! Girlfriend, what do you need to hear? Ooh, I got Wailing Tree, Reconciliation. Sometimes it's okay to not be okay.
That's funny because I have Warrior in reverse.
And I feel like something's making you bummed out a little bit right now. And honestly, I feel like you're going to continue to feel bummed until you can find a way to make peace with this. Understand why it happened a little bit. And the only way to do that is to feel it. Gotta feel it to heal it.
Definitely.
Sabrina, feeling it to heal it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Just rambling.
I have pretty much the same thing. I have Warrior in reverse for you, so it's like it sucks because it's kind of like I said before. Like it feels like something's taking the wind out of your sails, though. But like in a sense, like even take it for the analogy that it is, where it's the Warrior if it's in reverse. So it's kind of like you have a cut. You're bleeding a little bit, but then when you look down, like it's just on your shin. Like you're not gonna die. You're not gonna bleed out. You can move on. It's just gonna be a little bit of an annoyance for a while until it heals.
You got this, Scorpio. And Unique, I'm so sorry, yeah. I'm so sorry.
Gonna be late for work now.
I got many masks, the authentic self. You are trying to please everybody, meaning you are more like a chameleon. Yes, this is a skill, to be able to walk up to anybody and just be instantly liked by them. Skill. But when we do this all the time, we lose who we truly are because we're too busy putting on the face that everybody wants to see rather than the one that we actually are. So this card is just kind of coming up to remind you that as great as it is that you are a jack of many trades, don't forget who you truly are and don't forget to shine that light the brightest.
That sounded channeling.
Did
A
it?
little bit.
Oh.
And I have Journey, so I think it's kind of like make sure you're mindful of the path that you're on. Like make sure you're watching where you're stepping. Make sure everything's kind of where it needs to be. Make sure you're kind of looking for obstructions in the road, stuff like that. Just be careful so you don't trip. I think.
I need that. I need to be careful. I trip all the time. Julia. Oh shit. We got a deep diver diving into a task. This is. Okay, I haven't even said it yet, and it's already real. Okay, anyways, this deep diver energy is about you exploring something on a deeper level, but it's more about, like, taking action. I don't feel like this is, like, sitting there pondering about the deeper side of life. Like, I mean, yeah, sure, maybe, but I feel like really this is about applying some, like, deep desire into the physical reality. Like, maybe you've secretly always really wanted to write, like, a book or something, and you're like, I could never. Well, now's the time. Now's the time to dive deeper into that wealth of knowledge that you got in there and wisdom and express it,
I think that's kind of definitely nail on the head there. Yep, you said it.
Hey.
Hit the nail on the head.
I
Because I have the Odin Stone in reverse, so I think kind of like what I'm picking up off of that is like this is one of those things where like the universe isn't necessarily gonna do it for you. Like it's not gonna be one of those fully provided things. Like this is gonna be something you're gonna have to work towards. You're gonna have to kind of push. I keep saying like I keep hearing like push, a lot of push. So I don't know. Maybe you feel like something's resistant. Maybe something's kind of like really like holding you back from it. Not even so much on like a you level, but like even on an outside level. But it's like you need to push.
You're welcome. Brennan still want to be with Iris? Thank you so much for the share. And thank you for the likes. Sorry.
Yeah, I think he definitely does. I did get a no, yes, yes. So like maybe it's just because it's fresh. So like a little mild uncertainty, but I think so.
I don't know why I'm making noises. Sometimes I have this problem where I just like make weird sound effect noises and they mean nothing and they are nothing, but here I am. Someone popped back. He's like the one that got away. Who popped back? And it's my fault. Oh, shit.
Deeper story.
Who popped back? What popped back? Something popped back.
Something sounds crazy.
Brandon. Oh, shit. Wait. Like, recently he came back?
That's what she's talking about. She asked if Brandon's still up there.
But did he actually come back? Like yesterday, yes. Oh, shit. Crazy. Opportunities back on the table. Girl, your guys' lives. It's like exciting to like. I just feel like our lives are like babies and a movie, a relaxing
99%
movie.
sure Iris was in the military.
He was overseas on a mission. My life is so exhausting. Girl, I get you. Mine is too, just in a different way.
I wonder if she's even allowed to tell us what she does. Like, she's like trying to sneak out of the
What
Pentagon and shit.
What do you do for a living, Iris? Do you work for the Russian embassy?
Are you a cop? You have to tell us if you are.
You have to tell us. No, they don't.
I know.
They don't really have to tell us. Just be real with us, though, if you are. Just, blink twice. Nick, what's up?
What's up, taco truck? Oh, I can't
Taco
call him that.
What the fuck? Taco truck. I don't even know.
Because he brings the tacos.
I don't even know how to feel about that. He's down. He loves it. I'm a dental district manager. It's boring, guys. That sounds like a perfect cover for like a CIA
Sounds
operative.
like exactly what a Fed would say.
I just think guys who are cops and FBI. Oh my
A
god.
dental district manager. That definitely does sound like
Right?
a cover
The
op.
biggest
Like,
cover job ever. Nobody's gonna ask you questions about that bullshit.
Do you have like a big
You
van
caught
that says
me.
that on the
She's
side
like-
of it?
She's like, it's me. Oh.
You got Iris's big dental district manager van next to big taco truck.
Fuck. Just doing recon. Oh my god. Okay, I can't. You guys are making me cry.
What a fun day. New moon.
New moon energy is so weird. It's weird.
Iris is a Fed.
I love you guys. I'm laughing so hard. I am too. I'm literally crying.
What if Nick's secretly a Fed too in his taco truck?
I got the FBI van that says taco truck on it. That's right. That's right, dude. My
It's
ex.
just a plain black van that says taco truck though. Like there's no window or tacos. It just says taco truck.
Taco truck.
Over an FBI badge.
Insert dollar here. You got people looking all day. Oh my god. Anyways, Nick, would you like a card?
We don't talk about it.
Don't talk about it. I'm kidnapped with taco signs. Can't blow our cover. I know, it's importante.
It's alright, we won't tell anybody.
It's importante.
It's alright, it won't leave this live.
Nick, I got heart home. Compassion. Home is where the heart is. Ooh. Okay, anyways, I feel like this is saying basically, be true to your heart. Stop letting your brain trick you. Do what feels right. Not what you are doing to... Why do I feel like there's this energy of like preservation? Like you're trying to protect something. But anyways, actions out of love are always more impactful than actions out of fear. And I feel like that is the difference between like taking action on your heart or taking action on some like, protection scheme or whatever. Whatever.
I do see strength in reverse, bud. So, like, it's kind of like maybe you're not feeling up to it in a sense, but, like, you are, though, man. You got this. Time to power up, bro.
Gotta break it. Kristen! What's up, girlfriend?
What's up? You missed it, Kristen. We blew the lid off the whole operation. Iris and Nick are feds.
Uh-oh.
Full blown.
Mayday. You cleaned all day? I didn't do it all day. I did for a little bit.
She did darn good.
I did do a little bit. Oh my goodness. Would you like a card, Kristen? It seems so quiet tonight.
It's Labor Day. I think everything's just like...
Weekend was weird, you guys.
Yeah, everyone has to go to work tomorrow now.
Oh, man. Life is coming back. Eric bailed. Eric?
Who that?
Where? Wait, fill me in. I got falling angels, spiritual narcolepsy. Whenever I see this, it means we're like missing the signs somehow. Feel like we're caving to like fear-based situations. It's funny because this new moon is all about releasing fear and worry, and I feel like we're falling a bit victim to it, of the fear and the worry, and we're ignoring our guides who are trying to help us. They're saying you should get curious, look into this more, stop thinking or focusing on the fear and worry, and focus more on, what does this all mean? Where am I being led? Maybe, get inquisitive. I feel like this might give you some peace of mind. Yeah, remember I was supposed to hang out with him today. Oh, what happened? What happened?
Monkey's home.
That was weird confirmation. He yeah. Oh. Just kidding.
I was looking down and then I looked up and I saw you go, yeah.
You all got a car room for me? Shit, yeah, we'll do another one.
Oh, yeah, I think you missed homie's it. A flake. All right, I gotta give Kristen her rune real quick, and then we'll get to you, Nick.
I hate the flaky babies.
I do see defenses though, so I think or protection. So in this aspect, I think it really just wants you to be able to brush that shit off. You just gotta like fuck it. You got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
I pull a card for Chris. Yeah, spiritual Nick.
Let him flake. Let him flake. That bitch ain't a problem.
All right, Nick, because I don't remember what I pulled for you. Ooh, Crown Games, right to use of power. I do remember now. You got Heart Home. Now you got right use of power. I feel like you might be using your mind in a way that is reflecting old traumas rather than trusting your heart, because you should open it and accept what's happening in your life because it's worth it. But then I'm getting this Crown Games, which means like you have a lot of power in your world that you are a part of. And I feel like sometimes because of our mind and our fears and stuff, we might misuse our power or intentions, misaim them out of trauma. And I feel like they're saying, just acknowledge that you hold a lot of weight in wherever you stand, in your relationship, in your life, in your career, and what you say and what you do matters, and that make sure you're doing actions that are coming from a place of love rather than fear and trauma.
Definitely.
Sorry. No, I was pinching my eyes. My lashes were getting loose. Sorry.
Yeah, Nick, before I had strength in reverse, and this time I have growth in reverse. So I think a lot of it is, it's kind of like saying, like, you got to step into your power on something. There's something you got to kind of, like, puff your chest out and push it through, man. You could do it.
Hey.
What's up, Sleazy?
Damn. I know you got it. Nicole, hey. All right, Amanda, Mom Life. What do you need to hear? I feel it. Fuck. I feel you. My messages lately have been like,
I got separation, get rid of the kids.
It's this new moon in Virgo. It's fucking us up, man. It's fucking us up. All right, Amanda. Straddling worlds, wandering between realms. What is that? Is that our children? Oh, okay. Which I really feel like this card is saying that, like, you have, like, decided to leave something behind. Change some big situation in your life. Some monumental way, I feel like. And whether that created some kind of... I feel like it did. It created some kind of ending. But you're not fully done with it. I feel like your foot is still kind of over there. Yet you're trying to start your new beginning. Your foot is kind of over there. And I feel like they're saying you have to make a commitment. You can either repeat a cycle you already lived in and go back where your foot is. Or you can create a new one and go forward. But right now, I definitely feel like you're in between. Alyssa, you gotta resubscribe, babe. Your subscriber badge is gone.
Well, and then what I see for you here is separation. So you gotta let go of a lot of old shit. I think that's pretty much exactly what's stopping you from, like, moving on to this new thing. Is you have, like, lingering effects from old, whether or not it's old past occurrences or if it's old habits. Something from your past is kind of holding you back in a lot of ways, though.
Yeah.
See you later, Iris.
And Kristen, your card was spiritual narcolepsy, meaning like you're ignoring kind of some of the signs and I just feel like not paying attention to where the universe is saying you're going. I feel like you're paying attention to more of like the fear and worry in and around your world, and they're asking you to let it go. But you're ignoring the signs that everything's okay. So it's kind of like, yeah. So that's what the card was saying. Nicoleoso. Thank you, guys. Make a lot of sense. You're welcome, babe. You're welcome. All right. What do we need to hear in and around Nicole? I got the Watchers. So, honestly, you want to know what this card is saying right now? They've been watching you. Yeah. That's what they're saying. They have been watching you, and you have been changing and transmuting a lot of different things in your life. And they want you to know that you're at this monumental kind of precipice of whether you go left or right is going to greatly depict where you are headed. So really pay attention to the choices that you are making and making sure that you are making them in a way that you feel good about it. You feel connected to it, because it's going to matter, like really, like a lot for you.
I think I can kind of confirm on that one. I see movement in reverse, so it's kind of a good time to slow down, maybe a little bit, like, and not in the sense of like, you know, like really want to pump the brakes and not do anything, not in that case, but more or less like slow down before doing something a little bit. Make sure you're looking at it first before you just kind of like jump into a bucket because it looks like gold and turns out it's, you know, fire.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it definitely feels like they're like really watching you. Like I don't
like
feel
creepy watching.
I don't feel like normally energies step up to the chat to like let me know something in these collective polls, but they did. They really want you to think about it. Leo cusp reading. What?
Ooh, Mike sent us our photo reading.
Oh shit, we got
I saved it in the chat. We're gonna have to check it out later.
Oh yeah, we
it's
are.
A big one. We have a friend who taught me that you can do photo readings. Hell yes, Nick B. I mean, Fed Nick B. That's fine.
They're seeing if I learned the lesson.
Reading. What Leo cusp?
Yeah, I'm kind of confused about that. What do you mean by that, File? Becky, what do you need to hear? I was born right on the border, and I'm both. Is somebody knocking on our door? She's been real weird about this.
Oh, it's probably because we told her to, right?
Oh, kiddos are trying to say goodnight. Becky, I've got 2 cards for you. It's interesting. These 2 cards have both come up tonight. I've got Watchers and Many Masks. So I feel like they are also paying attention to you. And I feel like directly they want you to know that they're paying attention to the fact that, like, you're having a hard time being true to you. And I feel like this is because throughout life, people have made you feel in many different ways that when you are who you are, it's too much in whatever way. And I feel like they're asking you to relight that flame, to be too much, to be truly who you are. And if people have a problem with it, they will go elsewhere. The people that need you will find you. Love you. Good night, honey.
Love you. Good night, Mommy.
I love you. Good night, honey.
I love you.
All right. So, biggity bam.
You have a room to back that one up. I pulled it before.
Photo reading? Yeah, so like some people can like psychically read and interpret your photo on an image, like auras and different things like that they can pick up.
Super interesting. And then for your rune, I have flow. So I think it's like you really need to just go with the flow of energy right now. Like there's a lot of stuff working through you. You are working and doing a lot of good things. Just keep going on that level. Like I say, also like it's kind of crucial that you don't slow down right now. Like definitely keep your pace.
Yes. And Fryle, I do have like an astrology read that would tell you a lot about like your cusp energy and everything else if you were curious. And Big Mama, if you want a relationship reading, there's a couple available. It depends on what you're looking for. At the top of my TikTok page, there's a black and gold TikTok that has all the readings and what are available and stuff if you guys want private readings. Billy, what do you need to hear, Billy? Magic sword, Billy. Confidence in your magic. I feel like this sword is instantly telling me, like, be confident in your truth. Be confident in your reality. Be confident in what it is that you want. I feel like you have a hard time saying your truth because, well, you don't feel entirely confident in your ability to get what it is that you want all the time, opening up your mouth. And they're saying it's time to step into that confidence. It's time to demand what it is that you want in your life.
I like that. I like that a lot. And I have protections with that. So I think, especially in that, like, confidence, like, feel that confidence because, like, you do have your protections up. You have everything in place where it needs to be to kind of keep a lot of that bullshit off your back. Like, you're kind of able to, like, brush off a lot of old nonsense and stuff like that. You don't let a lot weigh you down. Like, utilize that.
The astrology reads, Freya, are $50, but I do need your location and time of birth in order to be able to have that. Samantha, what do you need to hear, babe? What do you need to know? Kristen, thanks so much for the gift. Samantha, what's going on with you? I've got hollow bone. It's time to learn something right now. I feel like it's time to fill your book with information, you know? I feel like if you've been thinking about starting a new hobby or reading a new book or, like, you know, meeting some new peeps or something, now's the time. Now is definitely the time to lean into that. Hey, Priscilla.
Mm-hmm. I do see also kind of the same thing, like joy in reverse. So, like, there's definitely kind of a struggle at hand right now. And I think it's partly, like, this is kind of meant to be, though. Like, this is something that, like, once you get through it, you're going to look back and be like, wow, that wasn't so bad.
Mm-hmm. It always is like that. You're like, okay, I got it. All right. Emma, I've got mindful. This is the card I got today. Keeps coming up. I feel like it's time to be very aware of everything that's happening around you and be paying attention to the people, especially around you. I feel like at the bottom it says groupthink. I feel like it's really important for you to connect with your people right now collectively, your friends, you know, like-minded individuals. And if maybe you don't feel like you have enough friends, go make some friends. Now's the time. And I feel like they're saying be really aware of how much you're taking in. It's really important to listen during this too a lot.
And I have another confirmation for that one. This is standstill. So it's pretty much just that. Like, they kind of want you to, like, hold tight. Make sure you're not, like, pushing where you're not supposed to push. Make sure you're not being pulled by anything that isn't supposed to be pulling you. And just kind of, like, monitor your situation around you, definitely.
Yes. All right, B. As soon as I looked at your name... Oh, shit. You get a little read, I guess. B, I've got the Father Gate. Bold step forward. Deep quiet, meditation and stillness, and dances on 1 foot balancing act. Okay, I feel like right now, there's a chance that you need to take. You've been meditating on this for a hot minute. I feel like you've already been in the stillness about it. But you're, like, scared, a little nervous, a little worried about, like, how this will all plot out when you decide to move forward with it. And I feel like they're saying you can do it. It's going to be a bit of a balancing act, but one that you can definitely achieve. And honestly, these numbers showing up, 55, 11, 9, these are all really beautiful numbers for progression, new beginnings, change that you've asked for. So anyways, I feel like there's some really good opportunities coming your way, and they're saying jump. Do
it. Jump. I do see new partnership. I see a union ahead of you in the future. So, like, something's going to come into your life. It's going to change things up a little bit, and you're going to feel, like, kind of a renewed vigor from that, I think. Like, you're going to have a bit of, like, you're going to feel gassed up a bit. It's going to be awesome.
Heck yeah. Sammy. Oh, wait. Just kidding. We already did that one. We are on to Lori. Good to hear. Oh, wow. Bam. Yeah, you're so welcome. All right, Lori, what do we need to hear?
Welcome.
Gathering around, the power of community. Oh my God, how many cards are going to say go hang out with your friends or go make new friends? A lot of them, I guess, you know. But anyways, I feel like go hang out with friends. Go make some friends. Lori, oh my God, that was so very cool. But the power of community is impactful. Just the energy, the pick-me-up that you can sometimes get, you know, in positive environments. And I feel like right now, if you were to look, you would find something really calling. Like, you know, sometimes we go on our community page and there's a whole bunch of different shit. There's like group meditations in our neighborhood. There's like a guy trying to get a ghost hunting team together. I started our book club on there. There's lots of ways to meet people. So anyways, yep, go do that.
and I have the universe in reverse. So I think with that, it's kind of like, it's up to you now. Like, this is your adventure. Like, go ahead, take it out. You know, like, it's like the reins are cut loose. This is your freedom. Like, run. It's going to be Arthur.
Hey, Sally. Priscilla. I really struggle with my truth, Billy. You got this, girlfriend. It is hard. It takes a lot of bravery to, like, put yourself out there in that way. But, girl, you got this. Priscilla! I got benefactor, grace and generosity. You get very giving with your energy right now. And this is super funny because I feel like for every good deed, you get 10 more coming back at ya. And you're going through a lot of changes right now in your world. And so, like, I just feel like they're saying be kind and you will benefit greatly from that, okay? I know you already are. But, like, I don't know, there's just something about, like, even in times when it's difficult.
Yeah. And I see wholeness, so, like, in a sense, like, that is awesome.
That startled me because I literally thought something was attacking me from behind us.
I thought it was adorable.
It was very cute. It was. No, don't be sorry. That was so.
No, that was
I'm
great.
like the biggest chicken ever. Everything startles
Oh,
me.
you little baby chicken.
Lily.
So, Kristen, what I have for you is wholeness, though. So I think it's kind of like just that, like walking.
Wait, we're talking Priscilla.
That's what I was saying.
You
Did
said
I say her name
Kristen.
weird?
You said Kristen.
I think I might have accidentally said like Priskin or something.
No, you
weird.
literally
I
said
meant,
Kristen.
Did I really? I meant Priscilla. Sorry, I don't even think there's a Kristen in here. Is there?
Yeah, there's Kristen.
Oh yeah, Kristen is in here too. That's right.
She's talking. That's probably why.
Oh, that probably is it. So
You
Priscilla, sorry, this one is for you. Shut up, Lily. Get out of here. Damn it. All right, I'll throw you two then. Since
Who?
I miffed up for Priscilla.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Since I screwed
I
up.
was just testing him.
Now we know exactly who this is for. It's for you. So, wholeness and the Odin rune again. This one really keeps popping up tonight. So with this is like it's like walking your power like you are backed up by like the universe. Like it wants you to do you and it wants you to do it big. It wants you to enjoy yourself. It wants you to like do everything that you want to do because it's time to fill your cup.
Yes.
That's what I say.
Frail.
It was initially for you though, I promise, Priscilla. My brain said Priscilla, but my mouth said Kristen.
That's okay. I know, you wanted to be like, no, I didn't. I was like, yeah, you did.
I wanted to call you a liar and everything.
Frail. I've got Galactic Mushroom. The Divine Matrix. This is super interesting, because what I'm seeing is like, we all have many awakenings, and I feel like you've been probably awake for a little while, but I feel like a massive one is hitting you right now. I feel like a lot is coming to the surface, and you're processing a lot, and it's very overwhelming at times. And I saw you mention, we do give each other readings, but the fact that your partner's not that spiritual, it's not that she won't be, or can't eventually be, or, you know, or even that you need her to be necessarily to be happy, but like, I feel like there's a lot coming at you right now, and they're saying just to take a few deep breaths, to let it settle almost. And I just feel like a lot of the answers that you need are coming. You want them quicker, but they're coming. They are coming.
I do see stand still, which a lot of that is like, you know, try to take in what you can about what's around you right now. Like, really just try to, like, really learn from everything that you can see. And whether or not it's learning or whether or not it's, like, kind of gaining a little bit of light on something around you, or maybe you're even, like, getting a little bit of happiness and joy. Like, maybe you're missing some joy off in the corner or something. Like, it sounds silly, but in tough times, like, you always want to find every little piece of light you can and put it all together.
Yeah. You're welcome, Priscilla. And Keely, if you want a reading, at the top of my TikTok page is a black and gold list full of all the readings and what's available, and you can see which one you want. Okay, babe?
I need a cup of water. Do you need one too?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
And then you're welcome, Priscilla, of course. Sully. You're welcome, babe. Sally, let's see what's up with you. Mandy, hey, girlfriend. I have the needles, Sally. Intentionality. You need to get a target. Okay, right now there needs because I feel very aimless energy, and I feel like if you get a target, I feel like a lot of your energy over this fear, worry, stress, anxiety, what have you, will just melt away. But you're lacking a target, so your target kind of keeps unintentionally going over to Harrison. But I feel like once you figure out what this target is, it could be work. And I feel like work is a little bit. But honestly, I don't think work's actually it. It's got to be something else, Like maybe you start studying tarot more. Or decide to, dabble into astrology. I don't know. Whatever, sparks your curiosity. But there needs to be some kind of target. We're pulling for Sally.
For Sally.
Salad.
The salad.
Ta salad.
Salad, I see Gateway in reverse for you. So I think there's a decision right in front of you, or at least you think it's right in front of you, but it's kind of already behind you. So I feel like you've already come to terms with something, even though you were still batting it around, even though you're still kind of having a hard time really succumbing to it. You will, I think, because you're already kind of past it.
Ka-chow, bro. Nice. Mandy. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Regina, will Ruben and me be romantic ever again?
Ooh, spicy.
Do you mean sexual? Is that what you mean? I know it's what she means. Go ahead, flip it.
I know. Go ahead, flip it.
I know what you
think
mean.
So.
That love saga ain't over, girlfriend.
You might let him touch your butt.
Oops, I was going to say yes. Maybe focus on my spiritual journey. Bacow.
I think that's a big part of it for sure.
This card just came out like this right when you said that, and it's the teachability shit. Sorry.
Oh, that's so weird. It doesn't even pause it while you're doing that.
It doesn't?
No, so you can definitely talk while you're doing that.
Cool. Good to know. I think it always does pause it. But anyways, teachability. Teachability. Which means, learning more. Because you're very teachable.
Yeah, and weirdly, I have joy in reverse, and I think it's kind of on that. Right now, anything that you feel like you're holding is holding you back, or anything you feel like that might be bringing you sadness is teaching you right now. Its point is to, push you forward.
Yes.
As much as you're fighting it, it's pushing you.
Puh.
And it's way bigger and stronger.
Pushing it. But. Thanks, I learned everything the hard... or wait, what? I learned hard way everything. Ah, yes.
Only all, though. I'm a bumps and bruises learner myself.
Thank you for the gifts, you guys. I just saw you sent that elephant nose. Thank you so much, Priscilla. I missed that. And thank you so much, Mandy, for the rose. Mandy, I pulled you a card. Spiritual narcolepsy. It's a card, but it means that we're letting the fear and the worry get the better of us. We are not listening to the higher dimensional realms right now. We are paying way too much attention to the 3D worries and, what's that word I'm looking for it's survival mode, we're in survival mode a bit. And they're saying pay attention because your guides are trying to talk to you frequently, and I feel like they're trying to reassure you, and they're trying to help redirect you, because I feel like you've made a lot of positive changes in your life, and it's really time to start fighting for yourself in a deeper way. I feel like as much as you've shown yourself great acts of love, I feel like you do not follow through with them. You're not consistent with them. You need to realize what a value you are to yourself, Yeah,
but I definitely think I have a big fat confirmation for that. I have flow. So it's time to kind of just do that. You gotta just kind of pick your feet up and let the current take you for now. You can't really fight it anymore. You're only sinking deeper into the muck. Just let it go.
I'm gonna say,
do it.
Let's go. A Virgo full moon curse you. Or a new moon, I mean. Man, oh man,
I got a phone for Lily, and it filtered my response.
Oh shit, I'm sorry, Lily. I seen you too. I knew you were there. Yeah, that sounds right. You got this.
I tried to flip her off on that, but it filtered me.
You got this. We just need to stop worrying so much. We need to start we need to keep working towards our goals, but we need to stop worrying about the outcomes that we are out of control of. I don't know what's hard, but that's what they say, bruh.
Yeah.
Lily, are you still here? Stranger. Are you looking for some strange? I think she is. Lily is.
Come back.
Did she leave?
She's...
Oh, yeah. Strange. I feel like you're going to get curious about some strange. I think you know exactly what
She's stepping into herself. She's ready to go get some. Lily's back on that player vibe. Go get it, girl.
She's going to go meet somebody.
Go get it.
Gonna go meet somebody. You're not the first one to say that. Not the first one to say what?
Oh, man, what did we say? I don't remember
Me
now.
too, LOL, strange. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. See?
Definitely, let's go.
I knew it. Knew it.
Fill us in, bro. I'll hit you up tomorrow.
Ba 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 ba. I haven't seen that one before.
I know what
There's
that one
a
is, too.
place down. What's that song called?
No, that's a...
What is that?
What is it from?
Not worry about the outcome. What's out of... Oh, yeah. It's
Oh,
harder.
definitely.
Harder done said than done. Harder done than said. Shit.
One thing my dad always taught me when I was younger is you can't control what happens around you. You can only control how you react to it.
Amen.
So it's always been something to kind of like, in a sense, keep me out of trouble. Especially because like I used to get into a lot of fights as a kid. And one thing my dad always used to say is like, if someone attacks you, definitely do something about it. But outside of that, like you don't have to attack everyone who's just talking shit. So, like, you can't control what they're going to say, no matter what. Like, if you go and you beat them up, or if you go and you get in a fight and then you lose, they got something else to talk shit about. You look like a jackass either way, so, like, you can't control what people think. You can't control what they're going to say. Fuck it.
Yeah. Are you going live tomorrow?
Probably. I might even go live tonight at midnight if we get bored. Who knows? Who knows?
Oh, shit.
I just want to keep doing this for a while, keep feeling it out.
I remember. That's how I used to be when I first started, too. I used to go on, like, nonstop. I just loved it. Just
I'm trying to
constantly.
push and find my groove.
Find my people. That's why I was always on a mission to do. Find my people. Hell yeah, he goes. Let's get it.
Sweet. Thanks for all the support, too. Everybody who's been in and out of my life, too. I know we keep seeing a lot of each other, but it's awesome. I really do appreciate it.
You found us. I was looking for you. I just said it.
She
I was
does. She
like,
wanders around looking for
I will
people.
find these motherfuckers. I know they're out there.
Honestly, I don't even think she's looking for them. I think she's just, like, tripping over people.
Yeah.
Lost in the
probably
mess.
more.
She's
I'm
like,
like,
oh,
hello?
dude, what are you doing down there?
Oh my god.
What? You fell down, did you know?
You got a scratch there. Come here. Let me help you with that.
Is this week gonna be good? I think so, madam. Yup.
Yeah, follow. You want to? Oh,
We've got 3 in a row.
Pin-
I'll pin something.
Yeah,
somewhere.
so you guys can follow Shy. He goes live. Just it's random right now. He has no set schedule or anything, but
It seems to be roughly around
keep an eye out for him. You're on normally before 2.
2-ish, maybe 1-ish.
Well, cooking go well tomorrow.
You're gonna burn it.
Oh shit!
I see nose. Yeah, nose and a yes. So like,
You're gonna think
you
it's
might
gonna
be
go well.
frustrated,
Yeah.
but it's gonna taste good.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be delicious.
Bop.
Watch your fingers.
Chop, 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 chop. Kristen's got you followed.
Thanks, Kristen.
Hey. Oh my goodness. What did my Rooney Toonies say?
Let's Rooney tune it up.
Rooney Tooney.
Let's throw a mini for Ashley. Because she's not ready. Boom. Look at this.
Say
Just
fuck
what we've
off.
been looking for. Breakthrough, wholeness, and harvest.
Oh.
Yeah, so like, as much as you've been saying, like, you know, you gotta let go and stuff, I think it's really finally sinking in. And it's kind of helping you line up. And then it's gonna add more to your harvest. That's when it's gonna start coming in, I think. Gotcha.
Is it? It's fake, isn't it?
What's fake?
They're always yelling at me. It's too nice. Will I find multiple streams of income before the end of this year?
I see no, yes, no. So it's kind of like yes, but like if you try. Like DoorDash, dude. I do that when I get bored. It's fun.
Dude, I'm always in deep thought. That's like literally the only mode of operation that I have. That's why I'm so good at answering all your guys' questions, because I've probably thought of those questions at some point in time.
Or dealt with it.
Or yeah. I'm always thinking about everything, man.
I kind of don't. I mean, I got 3 no's, but I think it's gonna be more like but then it goes into 3 yeses. So like, I think in a weird way, initially they're not gonna know what to think of it, but then at the same time, like they are gonna like it.
Mandy.
Maybe they're gonna feel bad for not also doing baskets.
Night, Regina. What?
She's asking if her coworkers are gonna like the basket she got them for back to
Oh,
work.
yeah.
I'm assuming she's a teacher.
They
They don't take your kind. What the fuck does that mean?
Christy, I've got Dragon's Horde. Oh, it says, will me and Sterling be together before the birthday in January?
I think it might be in the works in a sense. Like, you two might be, like, developing a lot of chemistry at this point. Like, it might be really picking up its momentum. But I think, like I said, though, there might be something else in the way because, like, you both got paperwork to sign and shit.
Paperwork.
In January, I mean, that's, like, only 4 months away. Like, there's a lot of things that take time. And I think that's what's going to come down to.
Yeah.
But like I said, though, I still think, like, you guys will be, like, communicating at this point, like, kind of heavily.
You know, we could definitely, Kim, because of some of the question. I know your biggest thing is, like...
I did fear.
I know you don't care about the timeline, but I know you're kind of curious about, like, how it's all plotting out. And so I was thinking you could definitely aim, like, the year ahead reading at you and Sterling. Like, the year ahead of what it looks like for you and Sterling. Like, I would do that. So then you can kind of, like, maybe, like, get a better idea of the progression over the months anyways of how it will go down. Christy, sorry about this. That took so long. I said your name and then got totally off topic. Dragon's Horde, though. Protecting the future. I feel like basically right now they're saying it's time to, like, be very resourceful. Get your ducks in a row. And this Virgo new moon's perfect for that. I feel like, you know, you have some worries and concerns, and a good way to remedy those or to let go of them is to, like, do things that are going to, like, support or reinforce, you know, your way of life so you don't have anything to worry about, or, you know, your anxiety or fears go away because you have come up with solutions, I guess, if that makes sense.
I do have constraints, so I think it's saying, like, maybe instead of looking for change, or instead of, like, trying to, like, kind of push somewhere outward, like, it's like saying kind of hold back for a second, because, like, you might be missing a tick of what you've already got going on in a sense. Like, you might have tools in your toolbox that you forgot or didn't know were there in the first place. So start rifling through that toolbox, see what's ahead there. I said ahead because of the year ahead. You're welcome, Kim. Glad I could answer.
You're welcome. Cheers.
But I think it's going to take a little bit of, like, in a sense, initiation on your point, though, too, Kim. Like, don't forget to, like, wave the flag out there.
Man, you guys keep talking about tacos now. I want tacos.
All right, tacos it is tomorrow.
Tacos.
We're tacoing it up, guys. We made it official.
Tacos.
I'm going to try a new
Baloney has joined the chat. I'll be there. Kristen's coming. Oh, man.
Boom, it's a sign. We're having bologna tacos.
Baloney tacos.
God, that sounds great.
That sounds wild.
I
don't even know how to take that. My deck went ape shit as soon as he said that. It was like,
it's like, no! Don't do it!
What the fuck?
Blasphemy!
I don't know.
I wasn't talking about cannibalism, universe. I meant, like, baloney, not Tony baloney.
Dude, that's crazy. I got dragons.
We got Nick's attention, too.
I got Dragon's Horde for Tony Baloney. It's literally the message I just gave. It's literally about getting your ducks in a row. Making sure that everything's like, so like there's a big part of you that doesn't feel safe and secure. But they're saying you're very protected. But a good way to like reinforce that so you believe that or feel that more is create some structural things in your life that could like provide you with more safety or security. So that way that, you have like safety nets or something, so to speak, I guess. I feel like right now is a good time to kind of get everything aligned for that, with the Virgo new moon. Letting go of fear and worry is exactly what it's great at doing because it analyzes everything and logically deals with it and comes up with solutions for the problems. So there are no more fears or worries. So anyways, yeah. That's what
and I definitely feel like something kind of big is like headed your way, like in a sense. Like there's a lot of stuff, not necessarily in the works at the moment, but like I have the Odin Stone and it's almost like he's called out the Rainbow Road and he's headed this way. So like, I think that might be what Ashley's sort of alluding to too. Like you have it's almost like clean your house. You got a big guest coming because like the universe has a lot of plans for you and it's like just about to show up. Like it's about to like scoop you up and be like, hey, yo, I'm here. Let's go on adventures.
I don't know.
Hopefully it's going to bring dirt bikes.
Me don't know, Kimber.
Whoa, is Nick saying that bologna taco sounds good?
We're just chilling.
We might have to try.
Probably sometime in the near future. Love it.
Nick, we'll have to go live together and we'll both have to make our version of bologna tacos and then we have to eat them. And then weigh
You
in.
guys are crazy. There was like a little floaty, just so you guys know, or a little something that like floated down in between my eyes. I was like, what the fuck? And there was nothing there. That's why I was like looking all distracted and confused for a moment. In case anyone was noticing that.
I love watching you do stuff like that. You do it all the time. Like, it could be literally nothing, and out of nowhere, it should just be like...
Because there was something. I just didn't say it out loud. But on here, I feel like I have to, because I know people are just staring at me. And so I'm like, I just did something weird. And you let you know why. There was a reason.
Another one of her favorite things is like, I'll be weaving in and out of traffic, right? And then she'll be just like, look over there, babe. Look at the bird. And I'll be like,
But a bird.
Like,
Yeah.
I can't do it, though. She'll be like, did you see that? I'll be like,
You liar. You're like, yeah, babe, I see it. That's what he says. He just placates me. He's like, beautiful.
like, oh, look at that. I'm just kidding. I don't lie.
I'm like, it's an eagle. And he's like, I bet it is, baby.
Pretty much.
I know you.
I do say I bet it is. That's for sure. I never lie to you. I don't say it's beautiful unless I look. I just might catch a glance. Oh yeah, it looks nice. It's probably my fault though because I kind of drive like a jackass. A little bit.
I notice them all the time. And we'll be in like busy traffic and I'll still be like, birds. I can't help it. I like birds a lot.
They are very nice.
Yes.
And I'm not picking on her for it. I'm just saying it's very interesting because like she's just always off in her own little world and I love it so much. It's cute to watch her wander around in there.
There's another world among us, guys.
You should do a hair tutorial. People keep bugging you.
What?
And I watched her do it. I could not explain how it's done. Don't ask me to. Also, I don't know much about doing my hair. I just use a Bic.
It's so easy. You just like take your finger and you go, and you split it in half. And then you take your finger and you go, choco. And then you put a little rubber band on.
And you go, choco.
And then you go, choco. And you put another little rubber band on. And then you do this one. And I do them at the same time so they're like even-ish. Because otherwise if I do one and then the other, they never fucking match.
But watching you do it, that does not describe how you do it.
Yes, it is.
It does.
I put my finger through and then I rubber band it.
Like,
And then I rubber band it.
but
You know how to
there's
put
this
rubber
thing,
band on.
so like she does this little like kind of like so first she puts her two rubber bands here and then she kind of like pinches the hair forward a little bit and then rubber bands it.
No, I
That's
don't.
what she means by like ka-chunk.
No, I don't. I don't do that. No, this part comes after. After I get them all. So then after I get them all in, then I like pull on these, and I like loosen this and like kind of mess with it so they don't look like, because I don't look good when they're all like perfect. They don't like, so I gotta like mess them up a little. My hair's always gotta be kind of crazy, otherwise I'm uncomfortable. I don't know why that is.
I love it.
When it's too like nacy, I'm like, ooh, what, brother, ooh, what is this?
Well, one of us has to have good hair because I have none. So, it's all you.
I got
It's
enough
all on
for
your
both of
shoulders.
us.
Get it?
Hey.
I'm a clever guy.
Was it a fairy home we found on the walk with Lindsay the other day? I
I
mean,
think so.
as soon as you, like, if it felt like if it's a fairy home. Literally, I see things all the time. I'm like, fairies for sure live there. They for sure live there. Like, I don't know. There are just certain places. Are you going to ask? Go ahead. Cement it for
I already did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's why I said sure was on there.
See? It's a fairy home. Fairy,
Definitely.
fairy.
It's always a
Kayla, you
fairy
should do it.
home.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm rereading things. But yeah, it's super easy. Oh, and the other weird thing I would strongly suggest though is while you're doing this, also pull out like a little bit of these baddies. If you don't want like this, you know. Otherwise, once you get them all rubber band, it's very difficult to pull them out without like shredding your hair. So I would take those out ahead of time.
You're gonna have to film it one of these days.
It's really easy. It's really easy. I think it's because we have a million little baby girls. Well, even though like the prime of my hair wasn't not with his when his kiddos joined us, but I've had little girls for like Lily's 12 now. She used to be my doll, so I do all these crazy hair things. You should. Okay,
Dude, that's
I'll do one.
Let's get us talking on the small folk.
Got you thinking about
Whoa.
what?
He's talking about fairies.
Let's talk fucking fairies.
He's saying all the cultures and how they believe in small people.
Because they're real. Well, there's a lot of...
Or the Hildefirk.
So actually, like, if you research it, original fairies are pretty, like, gruesome and big.
Like
well,
our
not
side,
like
sort
gruesome,
of
but
giants. Like
kind of giants,
it sounds
yeah.
silly. The way they describe them sounds almost more like what we would call angels.
But they're like shapeshifters, so they can like change into small little like pixie-looking things, you know, or other whatever versions of whatever they want to become. But so, and I'm from what like my research and stuff, from my understanding, there are different like types, you know. So some fairies are, you know, just more like in their natural energy, smaller things. But like most of them, like the original, are like large.
Yeah, bigger than us.
Yeah.
8 to 10 feet tall, I think, something along those lines. And like I said, like big wings. People, a lot of them say like multiple eyes, like too many eyes and shit. A lot of like, it sounds like the biblical description of an angel. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I think it really depends on who the fuck's telling you a story at the end of the day. Like there's all these weird things line up and synchronicities.
And I love that fairies are kind of like not super sweet, whatever, like fairy godmother. Like, no. Not that they can't be, but like fairies are more like karmic justice.
Yeah, not to
so,
be
like,
trifled with per se.
If you feed it good energy, it will give you good energy. If you fuck with it, it will fuck with you. And if you give it bad energy, it'll destroy your life. So like, I love that. I feel like there's like, they're just real is what that is.
Yeah.
Just real. Like be like, bro. I like that a lot.
I think there's definitely like kind of like a mix though, because like there's a lot of spots in like Norwegian areas, especially like where they don't like, you know why, how there's so many windy roads in Europe?
Mm-hmm.
It's because they don't fuck with the mountains, because every time they fuck with the mountains, shit goes wrong. People die, equipment breaks, they lose millions and millions of dollars, so they just stopped. And a lot of people talk about like what the Norwegians call the Hildefolk. I even said it weird, but that's real, I think, though, like, because that's kind of how they say it, though. It's like, it's like they have this theory that like small people come in and like they sabotage shit, or they like will blatantly like cause cave-ins and stuff like that, because there'll be like an area of the cave caved in that like we weren't even digging in.
These are like the Nomi people, right?
But yes, but also fairies, like, you know, kind of
the fae. The fae.
Right.
Hey, learned some new things about fairies tonight. Love it.
Oh yeah, there's a big thing, like straight up, they got body count, like throughout history, in a sense, like according to a lot of different cultures too.
You know the changeling energies? That's like
fairies.
fairy linked. That's so like
Well, that's direct fairy lore.
So like yeah, so like Scottish, you know, Irish energies over there. they make these offerings to these woodland fae folk. Because otherwise, they will send, like, one of their own in and switch them out with their babies. Because they, like, transform, they shapeshift, and they'll become the baby. Yep. And now they've got, like, you know, an insider. Well, and your kid goes back to their...
your kid, in, like, in a sense, in servitude. In a sense. Like, there's a lot of detail there.
They live one with the fae folk now.
Yep.
And you don't even know it, because you've still got your fucking kids, so you think... Yep. Except for they do.
Leprechauns too. Fairies.
Except for they do know it. They do know that their kid's different. People just think they're fucking insane. Because, like, you know, they're blatantly different.
There's a really old story of this lady who thought that her kid was a changeling. So she like, literally held her kid on a shovel over a fire. Because she figured since if it was a changeling, it would fly away. Now, she didn't do it to kill the kid. Like, it literally was not a torture thing. She literally just, in a sense, like, felt enough that her kid was a changeling that she wanted to test it.
It's so wild.
Yeah, she went to prison. She went to prison for a little bit, like, for evaluation, in a sense. And, like, they sent her back home because, like, in the culture there, and especially in that time and era,
this
like...
is so real for them.
It was real to all of them.
It's so real for them.
In a big sense. And the only reason she got punished, though, is because the kid wasn't a changeling. So, like, in a sense, like, you hurt the baby, like... But in a sense, they weren't punishing her for testing the kid, though. They were only punishing her for hurting the kid.
Yeah. It's wild. But they all believe it because they've had these, like, crazy, you know, group events.
Their culture. It's like how a lot of people here believe, you know, Jesus walks with them, you know, and stuff
or
like
Bigfoot.
That. Like,
you know, like a lot of Americans like the bigger foot. Which, by the way, I just saw a very compelling video on. What the fuck was that? You know, when I saw it, it was on Paranormal Caught on Camera.
Oh.
I love that show.
So do I.
But anyways, yeah.
It's perfect for, like, if you're, like, folding laundry.
It's exactly what I was doing. I saw a Bigfoot clip, though, that blew my mind. I was like, holy fuckaballs. But yeah, I'm, you know... I'm telling you, there's definitely things that we don't understand or see, and I feel like we're ignorant if we just sit there and believe that we're just all that's here. I just feel like our perception is not the greatest sometimes, and so we don't see everything that, you know, is really there to see.
And Kayla, you are with your people.
Mermaids or demons and aliens live among us, and we all have some type of supernatural... Mermaids are demons.
I do also, yeah. Mermaids have actually, technically, have never really had a good story written about them until Disney showed up.
Really?
Yeah, they're kind of like a weird plague on the ocean in a sense.
Because they're like, aren't they like kind of like sirens or something?
Yep, that's it exactly. They're just, you know, in a sense, things meant to lure men outside of, like, a lot of this stuff, though. Like, if everybody talks about, like, you know, the sea monsters, shit like that, it's because, like, at those times, like, we were walking around inside of, like, places we had never been before. So, like, there's a lot of energy out there that has never impacted us or, like, been exposed to us. So, like, it has a weird reaction to us. So, like, a lot of people believe that, like, the mermaids see us as intruders.
Do you think there's mermaids in the Mississippi?
I never thought about that.
Do you think we could go out there and call them?
I hope the fuck not. They basically drag you off to your death. That's what they do.
Mermaids! I just want some proof. Like, oh, here's my psycho side. Oh my god, you have my mind racing about year-to-date thing. I'm going to deposit cash.
Sirens, in a sense, are evil, yes. But the weird thing is sirens aren't always evil because everything does have a sense of duality. So, like, there is a reason why we call, like, warning signs sirens. Is because sometimes, in a sense, like, there were, in a sense, beings that were sirens that weren't always, like, meant to draw you to your death. They were also meant to, like, scare you the fuck away from certain things. So, like, there were sirens that would make loud, terrible, gut-wrenching noises that would literally just chase everyone away from them.
I didn't mean to trigger you. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, what did we do?
I just thought it was a good idea. She wants the reading with Sterling for the year ahead now.
Oh.
And she said she'll be back in 20 minutes. I just I felt bad because I didn't mean to, like, make her, like... Do you want to just, like... We can do an IOU. I trust you, Kim. Do you want to? So that way you don't have to, like, go do it right now. You can do it tomorrow.
At your leisure.
At your leisure. I just feel bad. It's like, you don't
You're
have
on
to
credit
do
with the house now, though. So
yeah,
keep that
credit
in
with the
mind.
house. Mm-hmm. A lot of people pray to mermaids because they're so powerful.
I'd believe that.
That's what I was saying.
I would believe that.
Yes, for sure. Let's do that, Ken.
Did you know there's a weird horse demon in Ireland that'll eat your kids? And it swims in the water? Yeah. Take that shit in. Fucked me up the first time I heard that story.
What?
Yeah.
Say that again?
There's a weird horse demon that lives in the water and it eats children. No, it's an old lore that they used to tell kids to keep them away from the river because they would fall in. But dead serious, like, there's a lot of, like, I don't know. I don't want to say no, it's an old lore because
What's
I
that
don't
called
know,
when
but-
you like group manifest an entity?
Right.
What's that called?
Dybbuk?
No.
No, not a Dybbuk. I know what it's called.
Somebody help me. What's it called when you like manifest, collectively some kind of crazy energy?
Okay, so what type of reading is this one? Year ahead?
Yes, so you have enough for 12 runes. I'm doing it for Sterling and her and like where life is taking them at the moment. Looking for my decks that I want though. Get out of here.
I know what it's called.
That's not the deck I want. What's that? Oh, that word?
Yes.
I know, it's driving me nuts.
It's making me mad. Kayla, she does have, like, in a sense, a menu or, like, a reading list on her bio or on her main page. So if you go check it out, it's like a big black and gold thumbnail. You kind of can't miss it.
It's a TikTok. It's a black and gold TikTok. It's right at the top of the page, yeah. It's got all the different readings, so you can see which one you want. Okay, I got the cards I was looking for finally. Holy shit. Took me a minute. Alright, let's see. You're ahead for Kim and Sterling. Oh my fucking god. I got clearing, attentiveness, and consideration for the first thing. I feel like that's what's kind of going around. Is we're getting rid of the old. We're doing it in the right steps. It might be mildly annoying being patient for it, but it's going to be worth it, is what I'm hearing right away. Okay.
We forgot to do our collective new moon reading, too. And we did 10,000 a while ago.
Oh, man. We'll do that again. We'll do that. Is it co-creating? Is what co-creating, baby? Next 12 months for Kim and Sterling. Dude, I'm very, like, tingly and itchy feeling all of a sudden. That was super weird. Got, like, as soon as I closed my eyes, like, I got these, like, weird tingles all over me. But it was, like, kind of felt like mosquito bite tingles. You know what I mean? Like it kind of itches a little. It's wild. It's interesting.
Mother Earth herself is who has entered the chat.
What? The Earth?
Oh, someone named Mother Earth. So
Oh, I was like,
grandiose,
what?
like heralding
When
of
you
the
manifest.
arrival of Mother Earth.
When you manifest something alive, it's called co-creating. Oh.
Yeah, but there's like a name and in a sense for like an energy though that you create, like a type of demon almost per se or something like that. Like there's an actual like a name for it.
Wait, what are we talking about?
The manifesting something like as a collective, like what people did in a sense like with Slenderman.
Oh,
like
yeah,
how they all
like
created him by
Slenderman.
talking him so much.
Ask Google.
I have to type it.
Oh my goodness. Chill. Chill, cards. Chill. Oh my god, I'm almost done. I'm sorry. This is a really big spread. It's very many months. Taking the right steps are very important to me. Just excited you mean excited, right? Excised? You mean excited for it. Holy shit. This might take a little time. More time than you're gonna like. But let's go. Okay. So, September. September, your cards are... Oh, okay. September, your cards are the Three of Swords in reverse. Topa? Cryptid.
Well, no, that's on purpose.
Cryptid.
Tulpa's when it's done on purpose.
Isn't it cryptid?
Egregore.
Is it a cryptid? Isn't that what it is? Cryptids?
A tulpa? Well, it says a tulpa is a materialized being or thought form that's created through spiritual practice and intense concentration. But an egregore is when a non-physical entity or thought form that arises from the collective thoughts and emotions of a group of people is called an egregore.
Damn. Okay. Well, there. Now we know.
Sorry. It's driving me mad and saying that I had to get rid of it.
So, okay, sorry. September, we got the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles upright. I feel like we're lowering our guards. I feel like we're dealing with our past. We're dealing with our defeat. And because of this, an opportunity is going to come your way between the two of you to build your future. Your advice this month is to be honest and stay balanced. Meaning, like, no holding anything back, no hiding, no... Oh, I don't want to scare them away. We just have to be super real because that is the only bait that is going to catch those fish. Is really what they're saying. Super vulnerable, authentic, and real. You know, like, be true to you. That doesn't mean doing things out of extreme or desperation, you know, or anything like that. But it does mean, you know, like, be like you would with your friend Betty. You know what I mean? Your best friend Betty. Or... You know, just be in your authentic energy. So, September looks really good, though. October. I don't think you're going to have to wait as long as I thought. Never mind. But I have a journey of your love story, so keep up. So, October, I feel like some kind of offer. I got the Ace of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Cups. I feel like October, some kind of offer is going to be coming in, and that's going to be attached to some kind of commitment, wish fulfillment. I feel like you're definitely finding what you're looking for here. Your guidance is you're going to finally have the clear sight. You're going to see everything for what it is. But I also have denial. I feel like your advice is you might be in a bit of denial about the situation, like disbelief, or like, is he just using me? Like, what's happening here? And I feel like October, when it really cements together for you, you're just going to be in disbelief. Like, it's going to catch you off guard. November. In the short term, you're going to start to believe your intuition and trust it on a deeper level. And you're going to really embrace your happiness that the two of you are experiencing. Your advice cards here are growth, and you're starting to get closure from some of those insecurities that are allowing you to move forward in a nice way. Honestly, I see this is good, Kim. Holy shit, these are all good. Fuck. Okay, no, wait, September, October, November, December. December, we're into the energy of just you're healing even more. I feel like you're letting go of a lot of the intrusive thoughts. You're no longer feeling exhausted or like you have to try so hard in life. It's just this natural flow. Like, this is exactly the moment in time in December here is where you're going to feel like, this is what I wanted all along. This is what I asked for. Here the fuck it is. Oh, shit. I'm going to just let him do his separate. I should have probably paired up with him, but I stroked out. Do you want me to stop?
Cool. No, I think it'd be kind of cool to kind of like have them both.
Okay. Two little, see how it collides.
Well, that way, yeah, they definitely know I'm not taking any of your ideas though either, because I definitely don't even remember.
Fair enough.
Half of them.
December, your advice is going to be to trust in this rebirth, which I feel like you're going to be, and really set your goals high. Aim high. Sky's the limit, girl. Sky's the limit. You want to move into a house, get married, you know, like aim high. Okay. This is interesting energy though. January. You're going to be holding back some communication, some things that might be on your mind. This is about how many months it took for me and Shiloh to finally get frustrated enough to bicker a little bit. But you might be holding back some communication that's on your mind. You know how you feel about the situation, and he's so amazing, so it's hard for you to bring this energy up, whatever this issue is. I feel like you're going to wait and want to see how it plays out. And honestly, your advice is if you're irritated, acknowledge the irritation. Communicate. Be open. Like your original advice back in September, be true to who it is that you are. That is how you are going to catch him. And just like that, that's how you're going to keep him. So even if he irritates you, that's natural. That's human. We irritate each other. Like, honestly, for the shit that we do most like each other.
Sometimes on purpose.
Sometimes on purpose. What?
I
was going to finish that with you, and then I was like, wait a minute.
I irritate you a little bit on purpose sometimes.
So anyways, I feel like if you do that, if you have this open communication in January, you will experience success overall with it. February, you're getting out of your comfort zone and coming out of a period of isolation and getting real busy. February, I feel like it's going to pick up. Energy is going to pick up. I feel like you've been kind of maybe isolated. You work from home now, you know, and so like maybe it's just, I haven't been doing a lot. But February is going to be picking up. Your advice is you're very stable and secure, and you can finally start enjoying life a little more. This is why you get busy. I feel like there might be some fun adventures going on maybe between the two of you. Maybe you guys, do something, or I don't know.
Maybe he comes over to fix something and you actually have like more than 20
well,
minutes.
I honestly feel at this point you guys are already kind of like seeing each other or something. Because that feels like, honestly, by October.
Bumping into each other.
Well, no, an offer comes in and she gets her wish fulfillment, some kind of commitment in October for me. So I feel like, by this point though, I don't know, maybe you haven't been able to do much, but he's going to take you to go do something or something to that degree in February. March, you're going to feel kind of lonely a little bit. There might be some changes, but this is for the better. You're going to stand in your power and be super stoic and healed, though, as the Empress here. And I feel like any drama that might come your way is just going to melt away. Because, honestly, your advice is to have faith in yourself. You will have all the clarity you need. I feel like you're going to feel like, even with the issues of feeling kind of alone or whatever, you know what's going on, so you feel good about it. It's just sort of like your insecurities or your codependency or whatever that might get the better of you for a second, but you're not going to let it affect you. You know what I mean? Where am I at? Fuck. September, October, November, December, January, February, March. That was March. Okay, so April, we are freeing ourselves and getting curious about something. Curious about something we want to do that maybe in the past we didn't do because we were afraid of how people would have felt about it, but I feel like no more. I feel like by April, you're really letting your guard down. Not that you're not being authentically you from base, but like even me, it took a while for my super weird side to like come out because, we're a lot of spiritual baddies. We're fucking crazy. Your advice is there's a lot of loyalty here. You don't need to worry about that. But then I have deprivation. Like you're depriving yourself of certain things because you're worried. You don't want anybody to feel any way or think anything. We do this sometimes. Like we're afraid to leave the other one, in the lurch. We don't want them to feel like neglected or left out or whatever. And it kind of feels like that. You can trust where you guys stand with each other and you can do what you want. I don't feel like he's holding you back. I feel like you're just like maybe restricting yourself a little bit because you're concerned like, like you just don't want him to... When you live in relationships that are jealous and possessive, it's hard not to do what you want to do. Like, even him, he feels so guilty about, like, making friends or hanging out because his last ex-wife would never let him hang out with anybody. You know what I mean? And so it's sort of like energy around that. Like, don't deprive yourself. You can go do stuff. He trusts you. We're batshit crazy. Exactly. May, something's going to make you kind of unhappy. I feel like we're going to be pouring ourselves a lot into work. We're going to be doing a lot of work in May. And it's going to make you notice some things that maybe you're bored or it's getting a little boring or something. But I feel like this isn't necessarily a relationship. It's just maybe like things are starting to calm down and settle. We had a period of this. Like healthy is weird. And it gets kind of boring sometimes. Because you're just like, nobody's like causing a ruckus 24/7. Hey, Dons. But like, you know, when it's not that like I would say to him, like, you want me to throw something at you? You want me to just like zhuzh it up a little? You know, because like sometimes it's just, we were so used to living in the crazy. Maybe that's why he'll feel I'll never really dealt with that jealousy before. Ooh. The jealousy. Oh, you mean, wait. Fuck. Where was that comment? Where did I say jealousy? Help me out. I'm ranting because it's a big reading. And it's delayed. No. I'm not saying you're going to get jealous. Wait, are we talking about your unhappiness? Because you might be feeling a little bored and we're pouring ourselves into work? That part? Where did I say jealous?
I lost track. It kind of caught me off guard too. Also, when I read it, I was like, what? So I kind of flipped the coin on it, and it said she's not gonna feel it. So,
because it's like 30 seconds fucking delayed. I feel like because I was talking about jealous and possessive energy, but like in the sense that like you have had people be jealous or possessive over you, Kim, and so you feel the need to like, you know, stay where he can see you so you don't have to deal with that. Do you know what I mean?
Right, and that's when you were kind of talking about how I was in my relationship. That's right, I remember.
And I was like, he felt uncomfortable going and doing his life because like his partner was possessive and jealous.
Right.
So you're saying you've never really dealt with jealousy from your partners? Is that what you're saying?
Right. I think she's like saying like you've dealt with jealous partners in the past, so it kind of in a sense might make it hard to make new friends per se, sort of along that line.
Oh, maybe that is him then.
Maybe.
Ooh, brother. Ooh. That's interesting. Well, I was just trying to think of like why you would feel like bored or restricted.
Or unless somebody on
when
the
they're
outside.
asking. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was the deprived one. That's what we were talking about. That where you're depriving yourself. Well, for some reason you're not gonna go out. Maybe it's also because like the reason I deprive myself a lot of times is because I just don't want to be away from him. But then I deprive myself from like my own personal experiences because you know I just want to be right by him all the time. So it's like hard for me to go out and like do my own thing or whatever. But either way, they're talking about depriving yourself in some way or another. Sorry, I had to figure out where the fuck the source was so I could like at least figure out if that analogy or lineup wasn't hitting what one would. But yeah, so don't deprive yourself. Okay, so that was April, May, June. We're into June. June, something very passionate is going to take over you. I feel like you're going to be a bit cautious, but I don't know. It just feels right. It feels like it's time. You're ready to connect. Oh, and I feel this is interesting because I feel like this passion and this confidence is coming from helping him through a problem. So like the advice here is attentiveness and distorted masculine. So like you're going to notice something's off, and it's funny because the last 2 months have been a little more difficult, and I feel like you're going to help him through that because the tarot cards are like very supportive. I feel like it's going to help you feel inspired. It's like going to break up the monotony. It's going to make you feel like you're helping your, you know, emperor heal through his energies. And I can attest to that. That is very satisfying. July. Holy crap. Okay. July. Oh. Well, I've got the 4 of Wands July. And advice here is love. And I've got, it's funny because I got the Judgment card in reverse and the 7 of Pentacles. So I don't know, maybe like engagement, because I've also got compassion for your advice. And it seems like something that's not totally completed yet with the 7 of Pentacles being in reverse. I need to pull more cards on this one. I'm a little confused. Yeah, this feels like the beginning of like maybe moving in or engagement. It's a big shift. I pulled the World card too. So it feels like a big shift. And your advice is to be compassionate and come from a place of love, which just means like if it feels good, if it's fulfilling your heart, do it. Go for it. You know? This is the year ahead, but I did it for Kim and Sterling. I don't know. That's like a year out, girl. That's July. We like that. August is, there's something you have to walk away from, but you're not so sure you can walk away from it because it provides you some stable, secure kind of energy, and you're going to be afraid to let it go and not going to feel very inspired about it, and it's going to create some difficulties. And they're saying you need to heal that and let it go. It's time to move on to this new chapter that you agreed to the prior month in July. So August, your advice is you are safe. And I got sexual freedom, but really to me this just means in a reading, your advice is to be like open and receptive to this new journey intimately. You know what I mean? And your tarot cards are all kind of like you're a little afraid to fully walk away. I feel like this coming together, your lives coming together in a more concrete way is just going to freak you out a little bit because you've given your life to a lot of men that didn't deserve your time. And I feel like even though you've had a really good time, you know, I feel like you've had good times in the past, you know, so I just feel like you're going to be a little nervous about it, but I feel like you're going to heal whatever's holding you back and go with it at the end of the day in August. So it'll be good. It'll be good. This looks great. This looks really good.
Fun.
That's my piece. I said it.
I want to leave space for questions, but Kim never usually has questions.
Do you have any questions?
Because it's a big one.
It's a big doggy.
We knew it. We knew she didn't have
No
questions.
questions.
All right, Kimber. So, September, I see big change. Boom. That's it. We did have a big change. Everything's kind of turned upside down right now, and it's kind of like a whole new world right now, and it's going to be exciting. And it is exciting, I'm sure, but also it's kind of got like its ups and downs. I'm kind of definitely feeling the ups and downs on that. And I do kind of see its relevance to being kind of so close to the standstill symbol on the mat here, so I think a lot of it is like, you know, like just make sure like you're watching everything that happens this month, you know, just keeping an eye on everything, being observant overall. For October, I do see defense, but in reverse. So, like, you're going to have to let your guard down for something. Like, something's going to, like, be trying to find its way in, and you might not notice it right away because of certain walls you have up. But, like, you gotta start looking around for walls that could be holding something back. I would definitely say, like, there's something on the horizon for you in October, and you might not see it right away. For November, I see harvest in reverse, too, and that might have something to do with, like, something missed in October, so I think there might be like a little bit of, in a sense, future abundance missed during that time. So I'd say between October and November, like just kind of, whether or not it's in work or maybe I'm feeling kind of a work thing, like try.
Hold up, this reading is supposed to be specifically about Kim and Sterling.
Oh, so in Kim and Sterling. So maybe
did
not
you
work,
pull
so like,
for that?
Yeah, I think I'm just kind of reading it as open just because I'm going on a flow here.
Okay.
So I think I was just kind of like saying that in general because that's what I have for
Okay.
harvest. But I think it's like, I don't know what the walls are there, but like I would definitely say like there's some future, in a sense, abundance missing between those 2 months. So keep an eye out there. But then for December, I see possessions, which generally signifies, you know, an abundance. So I think right around Christmas time, everything's going to kind of turn around. So that'll be good. I mean, obviously it is Christmas time too, so that might be relatively significant to the situation. But also, like, that's a good time. Like, a lot of people are all up in their fields during that time, so I could definitely see something between you two really kind of, like, bearing fruit there. Heading into January, I do see a breakthrough. So a new way of thinking, kind of like new possibilities are opening up for you guys there. I think there's going to be, like, both of you are going to start entertaining the same ideas, I think. So, like, that's where, like, the synchronicities might start to line up, I would say, like, really. February, I do see joy in reverse. Let me know if I'm going too fast. I do notice I'm kind of getting through them. February, I see joy in reverse, so I think there might be like a bit of lack here. Like, so like there might be like a bit of like maybe like a bit of, I almost see like not contact. So like maybe, or even the lack of joy could be for the fact that like, you know, you wish this birthday was different in a sense of like maybe you wish he was there. You know, so like that might be why. March, I see flow in reverse. So like something's gonna kind of like slow down a lot of the momentum that's going. So like I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be or what it could, maybe like outside intervention maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I think there's gonna be something on the outside. Something's gonna be distracting.
What month was that?
For March.
I want to say that was the month of the... What the fuck? The, holding yourself back, or whatever that word was. That was the month we were having the big chat about it, though.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
About, God damn it, what God.
Yeah, so I think you're right. So, like, yeah, I could definitely see that where it's almost like there's a river rushing and you're in it, but, like, you have your feet planted.
Deprivation.
And you're just standing
depriving
there.
yourself. Yeah, that was the card.
That's what it was, yep. That's funny. That is very interesting. Very interesting. But going into... What's the fourth month? April. How did I forget that? Going into April, I see separation though. So you're going to let a lot of that old shit go. So like I think you're going to kind of see exactly what's got you planted, what's got you stuck, and then you're just going to kind of release it, and then you're going to just start moving again. So April, I definitely see a lot of good positive movement. For May, I see gateway in reverse. So like there's going to be a decision between you two. Like it's yeah, like it's kind of like I always say when I see gateway in reverse, it's like you think there's a big decision to be made, but it already is made. So like you guys are both really gonna come into that intent.
That's the move or the engagement coming up. I'm just saying, I'm hearing it a line.
June, I do see strength in reverse, so like something's gonna kind of take the wind out of your sails, like something's gonna kind of puff it out. And it's gonna be like, it's gonna seem. Or almost insurmountable, I would say, like just for like a second though, like it's gonna really kind of knock you off your square. But like July, I have the self rune, so it seems like you bounce back almost relatively quickly. So like June, you might have a little hiccup, and this could even be just for one day. The rest of the month could literally be stellar, and there could be one day. So like in a sense, like don't think it's like the whole month encompassingly. But into July, I see self rune again, so it's like you're gonna be re-stepping back into your power though. Like, so I can definitely see like you bouncing back from whatever the hell might have been the setback the month prior. So that's good. It's always good to see someone like with a good rebound strength.
That was the distorted masculine month.
Was it?
Yeah, where she was gonna feel empowered by healing him, but I mean that would be difficult.
Oh, right. And
that
strength in reverse could definitely be leaning more towards him directly instead of just the union in a sense.
Mm-hmm. And
so,
then
like, yeah.
The next month where he says you're going to feel great, though, in July, that was the month.
Because you helped him.
The moving in and engagement or whatever that I was mentioning.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then for August, I see defenses. So it's like, in a sense, like, you guys are going to finally be moving forward. You're going to know, in a sense, where you both need to be protected. So, in a sense, like, you're going to be batting off shit, I think, pretty much throughout this entire time. And then eventually, at this point, like, you're going to kind of find, like, your safe space. Put it that way.
We love that.
Your protective area. And then in the long run, and this is the fun part, for the center rune, I have kind of like for like an all-encompassing thing on the year, like I have the Odin Stone.
Boom. Limitless possibilities.
Well, in a sense, yeah. And it's also like things outside of your control are involved here. So always, in a sense, keep that in mind.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like it's... I think in a sense, like, and it was in reverse. I'm sorry, I forget to mention that aspect of it. And that's not always a bad thing, but I think it's just in a sense a reminder, like, throughout, good, bad, there are things throughout all of this situation that are in and out of your own control, and you got to just keep that in mind.
It's funny, too, because August, he said the defense rune. That was the month that I said that you're going to panic a little bit about moving forward with everything.
Well, I think a lot of the reasons too, like why things are gonna move faster than you think they are, is because like I think, especially when you initially kind of started this thought process, like you were stemmed so hard in logic. And now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's illogical to think it could go fast, but also now since you've initiated the plan and you felt the momentum of it and you're kind of excited by it, like it's. I feel like it's going to speed up that way. It's almost like a train, you know, like the wheels always spin first when it comes to a train. But then as time goes on, the wheels start really catching. And once they gain their traction, that thing's gone.
Chugga chugga choo choo.
Right.
All right, guys. Does anybody else need any readings or any card pull, rune pulls, or yes or no's before we get out of here?
Also, any questions, Kim? I know you don't have any, but I have to ask.
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry. I do that. I'm the worst. Maybe I'll panic about moving in together because that's when the paths have went sour. I think that's exactly what's going on.
What month was that, May?
April.
That was April?
July was when they were going to move in or get engaged. I don't know. It seemed like something around that, though. And then August, she was going to panic about it a little bit.
I could see that. Well, and honestly, I mean, who doesn't panic at least a little bit after they move in with anybody?
I collapsed for like the first week. I was like, oh my God. No, I straight tripped.
Sure, what's up?
So, Dawn, if you want questions, you have to subscribe up above. It's like $5.99. Or we do have like relationship readings available if you want to do that too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep, arounds. Yeah. Good call. Good call what? You guys are so amazing. Oh, thanks, Kim.
Thanks,
You're
Kim.
so
I appreciate
amazing. You're great. Bum, 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 bum. For your answer. Good call for your answer. Alrighty then. What was that? Oh, our neighbors. It's our neighbors. They sound like they're inside our bedroom when they talk outside on their patio. It's wild. Like this, the acoustics here are wild. I'm like, whoa. I don't think they can really hear us though. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe they can.
Hard to say.
We might be delusional. We might just. They might just hear
I feel
everything.
like part of the reason why he knows we can hear him is because he can hear us.
What?
Well, because he's mentioned before that, like, he knows, like, in a sense we can hear him. He's like, I don't know if you heard that other night. He kind of said it a few times or whatever. But, like, I think since he knows we can hear, I think if he knows we can hear him, he can hear us.
Probably.
Depending. They probably hear a lot about you.
Good job.
I bet the neighbors know my name.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that. Stop. Are you blushing?
No, it's the filter.
I think it might be you a little bit.
I'm sorry, Dawn. I wish we could give you more. I mean, we could, but like, there's just
You want
only
like a
certain
card
channels
pull
we can
done?
run through. But if you drop your name, technically, like that's usually the channel we run through. But like, if you drop your name, we get into pull a root and a card for you.
What does Don need to hear? Oh my God, prayer, truth, and forgiveness. I feel like you need to set your energy intentionally more after what it is that you're going after. I feel like you kind of are waffling. I feel like, you know, like 1 minute we might be on one thing and then the next minute over here and then back over here and then back over here. And we're not really sure. And they're saying we got to get more direct with what it is that we want and our truth, you know, like saying what it is that we want from the people around us. And I feel like there's also this energy about like forgiving yourself from whatever happened and the people around you, it feels like, but more so yourself, but also the people around you, in order to have what you want. Because it's sort of like the things that you want, you can't really have unless you like heal and forgive and move on from them and be more honest. But I don't know if you really want or can at the moment forgive. This is a really confusing message that came out all at once. I feel attacked. Just kidding. I want to pull one more. I feel like right now it's about exploring, figuring out what it is you want. Step one is really what it feels like. ADHD is the best. Forgiveness is so hard.
My turn?
Uh-huh.
Okay, sorry. I was saying on yes and no's as well. And then, Dawn, I have strength, so it's kind of like you really do need to exercise that right now. It's kind of what I'm feeling in this aspect. Like, kind of like where I feel like there's a lot of things you know you need to do, but you feel like you just can't. Like, you really need to, like, kind of get past that way of thinking because, like, you're stronger than you think.
Much stronger. Getting caught up. You're welcome. Alright, guys. I think we're going to go ahead to bed because I'm a sleepy bear. I'm going to be back on at 9 in the morning. He'll probably be back on tomorrow afternoon as well for you guys. If you're not already following Shiloh, go give him a follow. This is his handle right up there, pinned at the top. All right, I hope you all have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you so much for supporting us. We really appreciate it. Yeah. Love you guys. Bye.